how did Tesla get to be like such a big brand when it's hard as fuck to become a car company? Like, dude, how many car companies have you seen like actually come up and like be successful like Tesla that are like on a mainstream level? I mean, the only other EV company I could even fucking fathom seeing is like Xiaomi or whatever that Chinese shit is. And like, but that's not even popular in America, or Lucid, but Lucid's fucking dead. Lucid's like Fetty Wap, bro. Nobody listens to him. Let me break this shit down. First, Tesla focused on electric cars only, obviously, because that's their brand. But that was from the day one. And at the time it was coming up, no other car company had been doing that. It was like the first out of this era of EVs to really focus only on electric vehicles by itself. I mean, other companies were treating EVs like side projects and stuff. And Tesla really wanted to stick out. They made their first model, the Model S, like a fun EV, not some like, I don't know, gay EV that like doesn't go fast or anything. They wanted to make their EV high performance and actually fun and a fucking EV, you know? Also at this time, other automakers like were hesitant on the whole EV market, so they weren't going all in like Tesla was, which opened a gap for Tesla. Next is battery technology. Tesla was like also super early on like lithium batteries, just lithium technology software. They were just early as fuck, bro. And they wanted to make their cars battery ranges longer than any other EV on the market at that time. And around this early time, they built like a bunch of big factories, which was for the EV market kind of unheard of. Also, Tesla has a direct to consumer model. Rather than how most car brands will like make the cars, but then a dealership will sell them, Tesla directly sells them to the customer, which allows for higher margins and like a customer experience they can control, which overall means just a better customer experience. So yeah, Tesla really wanted to focus on its branding and just establishing its brand better than any other EV on the market. Another aspect, how Tesla cars were treated more as like smart devices rather than like actual cars, for software updates, for diagnostics, for like certain type of things that usually require like a shop. You could literally just do that through the display in the Tesla car itself. So if you need to update, if you need to do like some, I don't know, check for the battery health, you could literally just do that through the app. This model separates Tesla from like any other EV. Now it might be a bit different. Back when they were first starting off, this was like literally unheard of. This really set them apart. Next is branding. I don't think I've ever seen a fan base towards cars the way I've seen Tesla's fan base. I mean, like, dude, when you own a Tesla, it's almost like you're joining a club. Like, I know people that own a Tesla. It's like you could start a whole conversation and become friends with someone just based off the fact that they own a fucking Tesla. Because it's like you're unique. You're like part of the future in a sense. Like, it has to do with these software updates. It has to do with the fact that Elon is the CEO and he's so interactive with this company. It has to do with the fact that there's like all these quirky features in a Tesla car. Like you could play games in there. You could like fucking make the seat fart, and like it's definitely separated from any other car brand. Not to mention now Elon Musk is like political, so people will like have changed their opinions to a certain extent. But the people who own Teslas generally like support Elon. Dude's a visionary. Like he wants to go to Mars, literally making a brain chip that like allows you to make actions with your mind in real life. Next is infrastructure advantages. Tesla invested heavily into charging stations and networks like throughout the world, and they did it early. And no other car brand or whatever like has their own branded charging stations. Also, Tesla took risks. Dude, every single one of these categories I listed was a huge risk. Creating these factories early, billions of dollars. Buying all the land for these Tesla charging stations, huge risk. Adopting AI and like self-driving, huge risk. People literally died from the self-driving features, and there was huge negative publicity, but Tesla still overcame that because they're resilient. They stood out because they created a brand and a legacy around their company. Overall, they made a better product too. With a combination of all these things, I guess that's how Tesla became a mainstream company and one of the few main, like huge mainstream car companies that we've seen in a while. Let me know if you guys have any questions, and I hope you all have a great day. Thank you for watching.